Highness today because we have clearance across the board in so many different categories, which means a couple of things. First of all, today, I'm Siobhan. Hello, good morning. We have jewelry clearance all the way until midnight tonight, and we've heard from our lovely Shannon. You spend $50 in clearance today, you'll have free shipping and handling. We have 5 and 5s in every single hour. You're gonna be able to get home gorgeous, genuine jewels for a fraction of what we usually have them for. And remember, HSN is one of the country's largest gemstone merchants. As a result, we have all of this buying power. So let's get started with the Jade of Yesteryear. This is that brand that has been brought to us by Stella Chow. She is actually part of Chinese royalty. And what you've got right now here are your red jade, yellow jade, green jade, and lavender jade. So each piece of jade tells a story. Each piece is gonna tell your story. And I need a co-host today. So would you do me a favor? Next 3 hours, starting now, would you call? Tell me what you love about the jade. Tell me what you love about that today's special. We would love to hear from you. And if you, let's say I'm getting to something that you already own, I would love to hear your take on it. So there's the hotline on the bottom of the screen. Come on in. It is going to be fast-paced and a blast and a half. Plus, you're gonna see that we've got extra flex payments with the HSN card. So, for example, these sterling silver floral stud earrings with these big, beautiful spheres of genuine green, genuine purple, genuine red, and genuine yellow jade are going to be perfectly framed by those petals. Okay, so here's what's happening right now. We're very busy because there has been so much response to all of the genuine gemstones we've had, the fashion that we've had for you, and of course, you know, I think word is out, don't you? HSN has clearance. HSN has that $50 spent in clearance, free shipping and handling. If you go to hsn.com, you'll be able to actually see, I just got that necklace on right there, that is our today's special. If you go to hsn.com, you'll actually be able to see that if you're shopping for jewelry there, you can also buy home things and kitchen things, and those also will, on hsn.com, get grouped into that $50 for the free shipping and handling and clearance. And then it's free shipping and handling on everything else in clearance today, too. Okay, that being said, these are the robust colors of jade. The power of red jade, that cinnabar color, the yellow, which is the sunshine color. Then we have it for you in the classical green jade, which is the opportunity to have the classic, the ancient appreciation for green jade. Good morning, Angela. Hi. Hi, cutie in your slinky. You're looking great as always. And then we do have it for you in lavender, and that's actually what Angela has on. This is the symbol of beauty. The color, of course, lavender, they're all gorgeous, but in the world of jade, lots of them have different symbols in terms of what the color means to people. And indeed, that lavender is that of beauty. They're all gorgeous. Now, around each one of those petals, you have sterling silver and CZ, so it looks like diamond-decked jade. I will let you know what's going on with those, because those are on their way to you, but very, very limited. So we're gonna get all the information rolling, and what we wanna do right now is talk about amethyst and jade together. If you're a fan of jade, this is the place to take advantage of being able to get this from fine jewelers who create jade really treasures. And this is that amethyst and CZ overlay ring in jade. We have it in size 6 through 12. I want to just show it to you from the side for a second. Do you see how that's that saddle shape? It is that solid piece of green jade. Prosperity and abundance is represented there. And then, I love this combo, the amethyst is balance on every level. So you have the balance of mind, of body, and spirit. You know what else you have? You have an over-the-top set of reviews on this ring that say customers have loved it. They wanted you to know that they loved it so that maybe you would, maybe on the fence, you wanted to pick it up. They did write that review when it was $89. Today, lowest price ever, clearance price, not going to be a lower price. It is $49. We did the 3 flex payments for you. What is a flex pay? Let's wait for you to, without doing layaway, right? I used to do that all the time. It's to receive your ring at home right away, but you're taking, in this case, 3 months to pay for it, or if you have the HSN card, 4 months to pay for it. Go for it. In the 3-month scenario, you're using any of our different credit cards as well as PayPal. Now, when you dive into this ring, we're losing some of those sizes momentarily, by the way. 6 through 12, but those bookends, 6 and 12, usually are the first to go. The amethyst is almost 2 carats. It is almost 2 carats of South African amethyst. And then the way that the sides of that setting have been done are in the CZs, which look like diamonds. And they have been beautifully pave set right there, micro pave set on either side. For just a moment, doesn't the green jade almost look like it's a ring guard surrounding your sterling silver and your amethyst? What if I had an amethyst ring for you? Just not looking at the jade for a sec. What if it was a beautiful sterling silver band with this almost 2 carat of amethyst centered, and then gorgeous little CZs on either side for $49? That would be great. Okay, guess what? We added, if you want to look at it that way, this intense amount of green jade. There are fewer than 200 available, and I'll let you know when that is down to that final couple. Oh, look who's here. We wanted to show you something that's pretty wild right now. It's not, so it's $29.90. Okay, right out of the gate, it's sterling silver, and we have for you, now I want you to just look at that and then realize that we have charms that you can add to this bracelet. And those are all with genuine jade in them. So the bracelet itself is $29, and you see these little balls right here of jade? Those are attached. But then when you're seeing the charms, Paul, I know I'm gonna just not get these words right. There, we have the crane for you right there. We have the tigress, then we have the panda, which is Poe, and then we have, who's that? Monkey. There's your monkey. And I do not see a monkey in that. Does somebody else see a monkey in that? All right. I've been told there is indeed. Oh, he's in a pose, like a martial arts pose. I get it. Okay, thank you very much. Sterling silver, $19.90 for each one of these charms. Add it to your bracelet. Your bracelet is a mere $29, and then you could, and that already has your jade beads to it, which clearly will match beautifully back to those earrings we just had for you. As a matter of fact, let's show those earrings again if we could, please. Okay, bye. Our clearance, our big jewelry event is happening right now for 24 hours. And remember, you spend $50 in clearance today. You have free shipping and handling on that clearance, as well as the rest of the goodies you buy today in clearance. Now, it is the Lounging Poe. So we are talking about your panda here. And thanks for leaving the reviews on this. It is a special ring, there's no doubt about it. And in this gorgeous panda, who is just hugging that sphere of jade, which in many cultures, this shape, if it is a precious gemstone and it is a sphere, even if it's not a pearl, it is referred to as the pearl of great price, because that is that, you know, pearls of wisdom, that kind of thing. Even in genuine gemstones, according to lore and the way that teachers work with disciples, they refer to that bit of knowledge that they receive from their spiritual teacher as that pearl of great price, no matter what gemstone. So here's jade. Here is that longevity, that power, that prosperity stone, and it is $40 off. So the appraised value came in on this gorgeous panda sitting on some bamboo, and we've got it for you at, for example, about $95 off compared to the appraised buy. And in the gemstones that you're looking at right there, it is the 12 millimeters of your jade that is from China, and then you have the black spinel coming in at a carat and 3/4, and then yeah, that's it, 1.76 carats of your black spinel. Okay, then, enamel of the green emerald color bamboo shoots leaves right here. When you left reviews, you talked about how it cheered you up, how really gorgeous the ring's craftsmanship was. And if you love pandas, if you love nature, if you are like me and really appreciate the symbolism and the beauty of bamboo, one of my mom's best friends when I was growing up, I remember I was probably about 6 years old, I still remember this, her wedding band was bamboo. And I asked her about, it was the gold, but it was the shape of bamboo. And I asked her about it, and she said, I'm 6, right? I remember this to this day. She said, it's a reminder that in marriage, you need to be flexible. That way you can bend, but it won't break you. That was pretty profound for a 6-year-old to remember. I'm pretty proud of that. But it was, I got it. I'm like, yes, I remember seeing bamboo going back and forth and bending, and it never broke. Here is your panda that has so much sweetness to it. Look at his face. You know, in jewelry and sculpture and dolls, in art, the face is so difficult to get right. That little sweetheart of a face is done so beautifully. Then you have his belly of jade, prosperity and abundance, and then all of that black spinel. Customer reviews are raving about this. And then I have to, of course, today's clearance, address the fact that the panda in the room is that it is $49. To get this at home, it is under $17. Look at his little sweet face. See that? Look at that. The face is so tender in this treasure. We also do have the pendant. I'm gonna grab that so you can see, that's coming up next, but we could multitask at the same time. 457-751, there's the pendant with the chain, with more enamel, with that whole kick butt attitude, which, you know, sometimes we need it, let's face it. And that chain comes with, and it's 457-741. So pick up on our sweet, sweet panda in the ring with your spinel, and then get a hold of that necklace. It's on its way next. Also, remember we had the charm on the charm bracelet we just showed you that would also be a companion piece. Okay, let's talk about those earrings too. So this is anyone who loves pandas, anyone who loves the martial arts. Maybe this is your daughter who's going for her, well, I have a yellow belt, so I don't think I'm getting a black belt this time, but at least I'm out there. Okay, here is your Kicking Po drop earrings. They are $39, and sweet, sweet, sweet. That panda is just doing that high kick on that red jade ball. This is all sterling silver. They're only here at HSN, and they are $40 off. So that's 457-750. It's that bit of whimsy. It is that wink and a nod to the lighter side of life, and it is panda power right there. If you do you ever watch these nature shows with the baby pandas? Oh my gosh, it is heartbreakingly sweet. They're so tender and so just, oh, I want to kiss them. And they've done so many beautiful things with helping to make sure pandas are here for generations to come. Thank goodness. Here's a tribute to that gentle giant. So we say thank you for being with us today. Do you love pandas? Are you picking up on your Jade of Yesteryear? I would love to talk to you today if you get a chance. And also, even if you're using automatic ordering, which is a great idea because we're so busy, stay on the line. You can say hi to me that way probably too. Here is our Kicking Po panda with chain. Now this is silly. You're gonna see a lot of silly today, okay? I don't mean like silly, like zany. I mean silly like, what in the world? Like this. This is $29.90. Here is the chain coming with your beautiful pendant, with that huge piece of jade, doing that round kick, and that is sterling silver. $50 off. And I love the way that they kept the jade in the back open so you can see that mottling. Can we come in really close for a second, Charlie? Just to, Charlie's our live show director this morning. Hello, hello to Paul, my producer, and the entire crew. I say thank you, good morning. Do you see how it's got the little lines in there? That is called, in the world of gemstone, okay, it's not modeling like, you know, I'm on the runway modeling. No, it's mottling. And it is those white veins, in this case, that go through, showing that it's genuine jade. And you'll see it, just a little bit of that difference in color going through. Now, you'll see it sometimes in marble. You'll see it in countertops of granite often. It's called mottling. And that's what you want to look for when you're looking for genuine jade. Not all jade has it. It doesn't mean that's not genuine jade, but that's just one of the little clues that you can sort of check in on when you are looking for your favorite jade pieces. It's $29. Let's talk $9.97 to get this at home. Let's talk about how, if you wanted to use your HSN card, okay, what are we talking about with that extra flex payment right there? That's 3 at $9.97, 7 $7.50 to get this at home. If you know someone who loved the movie, if you know someone who loves pandas, I think you just found that sweet treat for them, and definitely a smile. Maybe your kids love the movie, your grandchildren love the movie with the pandas in it. Then I think that they'll so appreciate that you pop this on next time they come over, next time you say, Mom, Grandma, oh my gosh, look at that. You have Poe on. That's kicking Poe. And remember, that's that gentle giant, but also fierce when it comes to having to protect what is good and what is right. $29.90. That's the chain too. So let's talk about the chain for a second. All in genuine sterling silver. The size of this pendant, you know what? I'm so glad I just said that because it reminded me to get out the magic ruler. And that is, I'm gonna bring them all the way over to the largest part right there. So it's about 1.5 inches top to bottom, and then side to side. This is a big guy. It's about 1 inch-ish. Okay, here's what's happening. We're extremely busy. You're recognizing that for $29, genuine jade, that adorable panda, and this is when you take massive action. Well, this is what this is reminding me of. You take massive action. Sometimes it's great to be resting, obviously, but there are other times when you just need to go out there and take it on and be that fierce version of yourself. Well, this is the inspirational piece that you can wear, and also to remind others to do the same. I love that his pants are yellow in that enamel. It's just very cheerful, and for $29.90, really, in sterling silver and jade, I think you're in great shape with that. So 457-741. We do have the bonus buy too. We want to talk about later on. I'm going to be showing you the today's special. You can pick up on some jewelry boxes from Joy Mangano on a special price when you pick up the today's special. So you can save that way too. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue. Don't forget about the jade ring that is also your green jade with your panda theme. Updates. Lots of updates to get to, including right after this very teeny tiny micro break, we are going to have a 5 and 5. If you're new to HSN, it's 5 items. Very, very big price reductions, 1 item per minute. So come on back after the spotlight.
July is HSN's 39th birthday, and we're starting out with a bang this 4th of July weekend. 4 days of 4 or more flex pay on all items, free shipping on all electronics, and limited time pricing on all your favorite brands. Plus, don't miss the premiere of my new show, First Friday, with Amy and Adam. We'll be celebrating what's hot right now with an added sneak peek of the fun yet to come. It all starts this Friday.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
Is up next. We're going to get you those 5 specialty pieces, 1 minute each, or sell it, whichever happens first. Let's roll. Let's do it. There are 63 left. I just want to let you know that right away. It's Jade of Yesteryears. This is the look of opal, because you know that would be like thousands of dollars if it was that kind of opal. And it is with your CZ drop and your genuine jade. These are exquisite. I can't wait for you to see how pretty that opal looks with that jade. I think it just picks up each other's colors so perfectly. Sterling silver, and then you have all of what looks like diamonds surrounding those opals. Do you see how that play of color is coming forward on those opals? So they've come a long way with creating the look of precious opal. And if you happen to be lucky enough to have any precious opal, I would put these with that, no problem. So you've got the glory of that Aurora Borealis in your opal, and then you have that wisdom and beauty of genuine jade for $69 versus $100, let's say, so it's half off, because usually it's $140, right now it's $70, 4 monthly payments, and free shipping and handling there too. We love dragons here at HSN, especially the ones that are protecting what is good. So that's exactly what we have here. We have the dragon encircling that bee-style pendant. It's spelled P-I, but it's pronounced bee like bumblebee. And that dragon is holding on to this ornate, beautifully carved disc of jade, and it is loaded with sterling silver. This is normally $229. This is a total power piece, and it is today with free shipping, 5 months at about $22. Check out that appraised value, $400, $414. Thank you very, very much in advance, as we have about 30 left, and then they're gonna be gone. Does anyone know that I speak Mandarin Chinese? Does anyone know that? Ni hao ma, wo hao, xie xie, right? Welcome. So then the other thing I can say is, Shan Gao Ma, is the mountain tall? That's it. That's all I got for you. But so that's my extent of 6 weeks of an intensive of Mandarin. I should so get Rosetta Stone to continue those studies. Anyway, we move now in our next 5 and 5 to more sterling silver. This is from Chaco Canyon. Chaco Canyon's Couture, multi-layered here, double layer, genuine gemstone ring. I want to show it to you. So you know how everybody's talking about negative space, layering your rings? Here you go. These are the two, but put together. I like that because sometimes, you know, rings snuggle together and they look good, but they don't really make their own statement. Here you get the layering and each is making their own statement. So we have either the topaz or the iolite, and I have to be very clear that the turquoise you are now looking at are you ready? Do you know what I'm gonna say? Sleeping Beauty. It makes no sense to be able to share that with you for $49, but you've got Sleeping Beauty turquoise right there, and then you've got the beauty of the iolite, and you have the beauty of your topaz. You can wear it either way. Doesn't matter, it's totally up to you. That is Sleeping Beauty. Woo, that's good. Okay. I'll let you know when those are totally gone too. And we move now to the fourth of our 5 and 5. This is Jade of Yesteryears. It's the double dragon ring. It is only $39. And you do have a chance to pick this up right now in the red jade. You can see that the dragons are on the side of this in the gallery of the ring. It might be a double take, but they are there. And that's one of the things that I like about this ring, because it is more subtle. It's a beautifully ornate, almost like a brocade in genuine sterling, and it is $39.90. So if you like this with the CZs, it's an oxidized, polished finish, so it gives you a little bit of a different feel than what you're used to in sterling. And we do have size 5 through 11. There are 70 left. And thank you for the reviews. Look, everybody who bought that, it was $70 and they left those reviews. And there are lots and lots of perfect 5 stars. Today we have it for you at that crazy happy 4-month flex payments of about $10 with the HSN card. Otherwise 3 months at about $13. On we go. The 5th of 5 and 5, and it's a doozy. It is Chaco Canyon Southwest Zuni turquoise, the mouthful, inlay earrings, and they're $29. So what that means is, briefly, it means that this is a technique that is very smooth. The inlay is extremely difficult to do. Once you're an artist that can do this, you really have arrived in terms of your silversmithing, and they're $29 for your genuine turquoise, your precious sterling silver, and 2 months at $14.97. They're a demi hoop. And a lot of us, I think, really appreciate that, because when you start to want that hugger look, but the hugger is too small, or your earlobe is too big, however you want to look at it, it can sometimes pinch your earlobe. This is that demi hoop that just cascades right in front and center and is beautiful in that deep, rich turquoise in sterling silver, actually crafted by Native American silversmiths. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I have Sleeping Beauty turquoise for you at a shocking $29.90. Did you see those? Sleeping Beauty turquoise alert, $59.90. Angela, do you know how to put on this next piece? Okay, here we go. This is the princess cuff. Now, here's my suggestion for you. And that is, you put the ring on first, and then get that rolled right, Siobhan. There you go. There it is. And then you put on the cuff. So ring first, then the cuff, And here you have it. That is your princess-styled sterling silver, part of the Couture collection of Chaco Canyon. Ring combined with your bracelet. You squeeze this in for a custom fit, and it is five flex payments at $29.98, a 6 with your HSN card. And by the way, you can apply for that card. It's really quick and easy to be approved, and you can even take $10 off that first purchase you make today. Stamp 0.925, made in America, and we are at the lowest price ever. This is a huge clearance event. Huge, 24/7, well, not 7, 24 hours today. And I want to be very clear that we once again are sharing with you Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Guys, should I put it on the other wrist? Here, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, you get the idea. Why is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise so important? Well, it's because that mine is now closed. And if you hear anybody on Shopping TV talk about Sleeping Beauty, they're gonna tell you the same thing. However, Chaco Canyon has been able to have a cache of Sleeping Beauty with that deep, gorgeous, rich blue color, which is why Sleeping Beauty mine has been so revered. And why, I mean, if it wasn't a mine that produced gorgeous blue turquoise, it would have been a bummer, but people wouldn't have been like now hoarding it and collecting it and trying to find it and paying top dollar for it. So this is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, and it is also all that sterling silver, the cuff around your wrist, and the cuff is adjustable. And then you also have the possibility right there of a big, bold statement. And you know what? You don't have to really make sure that the ring is a perfect fit. It needs to not be too small versus being, it's okay that it's a little bit too big. It is available, however. Paul's my producer today. Paul, can you give me an update? Sizes 6 through 12 is the way we started it. And 7 is not available, but all the other sizes are. But we have about 40-ish of them. So think about the cuff by itself for $149 compared to the $300. That'd be great. Think about that ring. How much would that ring go for? And then, I haven't even talked about the topaz. Look at all of that blue topaz, bezel set in your sterling silver. There's the cuff. You want to make this a little bit loose so that you can move your hand forward and back. So I wouldn't make this too taut. I wouldn't pull it back too far because I think then it might be resistant. That's the way you work with this. You can still have that hug you in, and then, you know, just so you can type away, do whatever you need to do. Clearance price on a bracelet that appraised at about $500. If you're a fan of Chaco Canyon, you know this doesn't come around often. It is a last call across the board in those sizes, and there's 3 dozen left total. But you see, I have this magic monitor out here, and I can tell how many of you are approaching us and getting a hold of us right now. So there's like a line out the front door. Have you ever seen stores with lines out the front door because they're having some sort of great sale? I have. I've been in that line sometimes. Well, today, you get to stay at home, but you still get to be in that queue and hopefully get to the front of the line with automatic ordering. Did you know that if you are on automatic ordering, you do get to the front of the line? Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up and let you know when it is officially sold out. And we are getting to a showstopper. This is the J. King bracelet that I know a lot of you have been eyeing. Oh, I was just getting ramped up. Could you tell by the tone of my voice? I was getting ramped up to talk about this full, but it's just a glance. This is black agate, and it is either your turquoise or your precious opal. It is $99. That is $130 off. The appraised value was over $300. A lot of you I know have this. Maybe it's time to get your second one or the complimentary gemstone that you didn't get for the first time. Small, medium, or medium large, and 4 months on a flex pay at about $25. Free shipping on that too. Okay, remember, anything over $50 today is gonna have free shipping on it that we're gonna show you because it's clearance. $50 activates free shipping and handling in all clearance today. So clearly, by the fact that it's $99, you will have free shipping on this. That's all sterling silver, beautifully done with a tongue and groove, or a tongue, actually it's a magnet, and a figure 8 closure on the side. We'll get to that in a little bit. You are in luck though, because we do have other pieces to match that showstopper that you may have missed in the past. Oh, $90 off. $90 off on the Chaco Canyon Southwest Turquoise Princess Ring. So here is the same concept we were just talking about. In the bracelet, And it is now available for you in the style of a ring, which is really neat because sometimes the bracelet's just not gonna cut it. You have to figure out how you're gonna work it into your day. Maybe it doesn't, you don't feel like that is gonna be appropriate for work. Well, now you get to wear it in a ring. $29. Let's just say it was this. Let's just say it was that. $29 would be terrific. Let's just say it was even that or that. $29, handcrafted, genuine sterling silver. Fantastic. Can you move your hand? Yes, you can see I am doing that, no problem. And we do have your sizes. That's going to go from 6 through 12. This is a 2-inch chain, and it is designed for you to wear it. It's designed for you to live in it. It's designed for you to be comfortable in it. It may take 5 minutes to get used to. After that, it's just gonna become a part of you, and you'll just enjoy all those compliments. It's turquoise that has that gorgeous matrix that's that almost like a, well, a web, and that's why this is called Royal Web Ithaca Peak Turquoise. That's a big mouthful, but what that means is you have a really special piece of turquoise. Oh, and our dragon in lavender jade is spoken for. Thank you, that is sold out. Yay, this makes me happy. I love being able to share stories with you. I love being able to have you have your own story about jewelry. Maybe this is reminding you in this particular case about your days in those more boho times where you were wearing fringed vests and prairie skirts. Maybe this is reminding you about how you really need to keep your own vibe, even though there's kind of a corporate uniform you have to wear. Or maybe you're like, hey, days gone by, I am not putting any corporate clothes on, no way. No, those days are over, and now I'm free spirit, I'm off doing my own thing. Heck yeah, I'm getting myself a princess ring, sterling silver, and on sale. So whatever the case is, whatever you are in life, maybe you're thinking that this is a great choice to put on your daughter's ring as a hand as well as your own. So you've got mom-daughter rings. For goodness sakes, it's $9.97 to get this home and try it. It's a new look perhaps, but it's actually what's old is new again. It is 4 months at $748 on that HSN card. This is why HSN is such a power player in the world of jewelry. It is because of our buying power. It is because when it's time to clear out our vaults, okay, which is why so many things are so limited, it's just a couple things here and there, we really do it right because we have to make room for the new jewelry that's coming in, which we're very excited about, and we're still excited about what we're showing you today. In a way, even more excited because you're able to get it at those lowest prices. So this is $30, and we had so many of you love this at $120, and the appraised value is about $200. Now to be able to get this ring home, this is double style chain ring, some people call it the princess ring, for $9.97. Hit $50 today, so you pick up maybe one other piece and you're at free shipping and handling for everything we have in clearance, including going to hsn.com and picking up some fashion, picking up, what else can you buy? Makeup, whatever you want. If you hit $50 in clearance, that, if it's also clearance, would be free shipping and handling too, plus everything in that $50. So it works out beautifully. Angela has it on. You can see that the chain can be a little bit looser if you want, a little bit more slack, that's fine. It's gonna totally depend on your ring size, how this fits and works for you. It doesn't have to be taut. As a matter of fact, it can't be because then you aren't gonna be able to move your finger. This is a great one. Ooh. Okay, the bracelet is totally gone. Thank you. Thank you so much for having breakfast with me this morning. And, you know, jewelry's a great breakfast, fully nourishing, well, on some level for sure. Nourishing that spirit that we all have that sometimes we want to express without even just saying that you're a free spirit, without saying that you love the Southwest, without, you don't have to verbalize that turquoise is your stone, that turquoise reminds you of the sea and the sky. By the way, are you picking up on how the black matrix in this Ithaca web turquoise with 128, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 going, matches back so beautifully to this ring that is the agate with your turquoise that's coming up as my showstopper for you. So if you wanted to do that concept together, ooh, throw the bangle into the mix, that's a really nice combination. Contemporary combined with this more artisanal look. Artisanal. Like handcrafted. Okay, fine. 434-841. Okay, that's 100. Do you think that's going? That's going to be sold out. That is going to sell out. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done. Speaking of which, the Jade ring also is totally spoken for in that red jade. Oh. Excuse me, taking a sip, thank you. That's the fourth thing to go in 30 minutes, so I hope you're getting the idea. The Sleeping Beauty turquoise earrings are also totally gone. Waitlist is never a bad idea. What do you have to lose, right? So you can put yourself on waitlist and perhaps receive something that is sold out. You'll see, it'll say waitlist available. Sometimes it's not available, but if it is, I do recommend it if you have your heart set on something. Here we go, more customer picks for you from Chaco Canyon. This is the line that Jennifer Juan brings to HSN. She works with the Native American silversmiths. She's one too. And she is sharing the history, the lore, the power, the reverence for the gemstones and the styles and the workmanship that we all adore from Chaco Canyon. Talk about the real deal. Today, to be able to select this ring, which is your north-south ring, with the $14.98 to get it home and try it, is a super treat. It appraised at $239, and now you can try it on, and you can score yours for $90 off the HSN price, which is obviously fantastic. It is clearly the lowest price ever. It will not be a lower price in the near future, to the best of my knowledge. Actually, we only have about 200, so I don't think it'll be around anyway. Yeah. And it is in size 6 through 12. Checking on one little detail here. And yes, ding, ding, ding. Oh my gosh, I'm perky today. That's Sleeping Beauty Turquoise again. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, north and south. Surrounding that compass kind of feel, right, with the north and the south, that huge piece of sky blue topaz. Sky blue topaz with that due north of your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Once again, why is Sleeping Beauty Turquoise important? I want to show it to you from the side also. Sleeping Beauty is, in Arizona, this mine, right, where when you're driving up to it, it looks like a woman reclined, okay? And they call it the Sleeping Beauty after the fairy tale of where, you know, she was reclined, got the kiss from the Prince Charming, and then she woke up. So I love the fact that, you know, other fairy tales have come along to be more empowering to women, but nevertheless, here is the beautiful, deep, rich, clear blue that is what is really considered the standard of high turquoise. It's Persian turquoise, it's Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That is what all of the other turquoises are measured by. It sets the standard, and the standard is very high when it comes to Sleeping Beauty. That's why there was such a huge disappointment when the mine was closed. It's actually not that there is no more Sleeping Beauty in that mine. It is just that the company that owns that mine said, no more turquoise mining. We're going for the, you know, the copper. We're going for the other minerals there. And so it was a big disappointment for us in the jewelry world. They were not, you know, that wasn't their focus, the people who own that mine. So to be able to have for you that last bit of Sleeping Beauty turquoise on sale is a tremendous, tremendous opportunity. So if you hear us talk about Sleeping Beauty, and if we don't get a chance to tell you the rest of that story, I wanted to fill in a couple of details for you there on that. And last call on size 11, last call on size 12. Once again, allow me to just give you a proposal here of what if it was just that. What if it was just that beautiful sky blue, sterling silver ring with all that workmanship, hand stamped, right? You see all of that workmanship right there? That's going all the way around. And for $59, really, very impressive. A treasure, no doubt about it. That's exquisite. And then you've got your sky blue topaz checkerboard cut. We've added your Sleeping Beauty turquoise north and south. This is the gemstone that has been so revered by so many cultures, and it's a beauty. I've got to tell you, I can't wait for you to, I love the way they play off of each other. 5 months at about $12 a month, and we have maybe 100 left, maybe? Right, Paul? Paul, can you do math for me this morning, Paul? I guess I'm just trying to figure out, it's algebra. How many do we have left? But with everybody on the line, oh, 6 dozen. Okay. Okay, thank you. That is 434-843. A quick break while I reset my math mind, and I hope you will grab your coffee, come back for more clearance at HSN. Jewelry Girls Unite.
It's Stars and Stripes season, and your favorite designers can help complete your look and represent Team USA in shades of red, white, and blue. Sparkle with patriotic pride and show your spirit with jewelry perfect for every occasion and celebration. Celebrate your freedom of style. There are so many ways to show your head-to-toe spirit. Go to hsn.com and search Stars and Stripes for all our patriotic picks.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. This is HSN. We've got a huge clearance going on. Now, I asked before if you would take the moment to call me, and I don't want to sound overly needy or anything, but I'm not beyond groveling because I want to hear from you. America needs to hear from you. What do you love about the jewelry at HSN in terms of the quality? Are you loving Chaco Canyon? What have you picked up already today? Here's one of the biggest things going. They are ear climbers. I am not going to automatically assume you know what they are because while you see them on a lot of stars and celebrities, it's not an immediate get in terms of what's going on there. So this is how they're gonna be on your ear. I'm gonna show you, first of all, for those of you who already know what these are, they're $69, 4 monthly payments of about $18 a month, and they are sterling silver, and you have a choice of either your topaz or your iolite. And so here's your topaz. They are an oxidized finish on that sterling. See this part right here? That goes around the top of your ear. It's comfortable, and we're gonna show it to you in just a second on Angela. And then we have, the piercing goes through your normal pierced ear part, right? So in the lobe, we are actually getting both of these, right and left. There it is. What I like, in my own personal perspective on this, you do what you need to do, but I like to keep one and share one. So your best friend gets one, you wear one, because a lot of people don't end up wearing both of them at the same time. They wear one at a time. And so it's just a thought. But for $69, that's fantastic. Okay, so here they are. That is the topaz and your turquoise. I'm gonna pop these down. We don't really have, they're so new, we don't really have ear climber props for them. But, and then here is the iolite. They are comfortable. Sometimes, trends in earrings are not comfortable. They can be dynamic, they can be cool, they're too long, they're too big, you can't see, whatever it is. These are very comfortable, and that is the way they work. You can just pinch this around the top part of your ear, and they are, yeah, you have to squeeze them. Just to be very clear, get these at home, put them in your ear, and squeeze that top part around that part of your ear on top. They are made in the USA, and yes, once again, we have Sleeping Beauty Turquoise for you. Can you believe that? I was not expecting that. Sleeping Beauty? Love it. Good morning. Now we move to your two-piece princess ring. We had another one. It sold out. We are now looking at the clearance price of your iolite or your blue topaz. Oh, there are a dozen left in iolite. A dozen left in iolite. Here's how it works. Okay, here's the ring. I'm just going to show it to you from the side. There's the pretty part. But I think the back is just as important. It's slide on the bottom part of the ring, untwist it, okay? And then you slide on the top part. That's it. That's it. So I'm really glad this is happening. That's not the right size for me. So I can wear a size 7 on my middle finger too, and there you go. That is a better size for me. You see how it's snuggled down to the knuckle? That's it. That's easy. This is clearly a trend that's not going away. It's also, I think really at some point, things like this go beyond trend when it's historical, like posy rings or any of these specialty lockets that we're seeing out in the world today. You just look at that piece of jewelry and you know it's important. You know there's a story behind it. So princess is part of the concept because especially, for example, in so many cultures, they have this. In East India, in Native American, and everywhere in between, frequently the royalty will have this kind of elaborate jewelry. Hand jewelry, foot jewelry, drapes of chains over their hands and their hair and all that jazz. So that's where you pick up on the word princess with these. There's no shipping on this. We have the 4 monthly payments for you right there. And then a 5th with the HSN card if you'd like. It's 437-207. Notice the appraised value was $100, $190. No, is that right? $270. And then compared to, it's half off compared to our price. $80 off our price, so there's that half off. And it was $270 in terms of appraised value, so it's $190 by comparison, our clearance price. 437-207, there are 100 available or so, and they're going. So one more time, in case you're looking at this and you're thinking, how do you do that? You just, I wear a size 7, this is a size 7. I can wear a 7 on this ring or this ring. Slide it on, slide the other one on, snuggle it on down, snuggle this down, and you're set. So this is very comfortable. It's resting on top of that knuckle, so I can still do what I need to do, drive, whatever, get through the day, type away on the keyboard, and that's a looker. Iolite is, let's just call that gone. Size 8 and 9 in our topaz, in the Iolite. Do I have an Iolite sample? Did I put it someplace really important? Size 6 through 12 in the topaz. Size 6 through 12 in that topaz. Okay, don't wait on that one. Okay, if you're on hold, we know you're there. We're gonna wrap that up. Are you ready? You're gonna stop the show. We're gonna get to these bracelets once and for all, and don't forget, we do have some matching pieces. These are from our dear, dear friend and rockhound, Jay King. Let's go shopping. It's black agate and gemstone inlay. It's your hinged bracelet. Our appraised value, $312. Look at what we've done. The lowest price ever, we're at $130 off. Allow me to introduce you to your new BFF from Jay King. First of all, let's talk about the opal. Okay, here is that gorgeous oval shaped bracelet, and it is your black agate. So this is all genuine gemstone, all genuine gemstone. Then we have your precious opal micro inlay. So as I move this, do you see how it's beaming back to you with this iridescence, with this opalescence, this play of color you see there? Oh, flashes of red and green and blue and purple. How that's popping right there as red and pink, hot pink. That's natural. Okay, that's not some great thing they figured out how to do in a lab. That is all natural, precious opal. It is the bracelet that maybe you saw and couldn't pick up the day that we had it for you at a special price, but now that you see that is $130 off, it is time, absolutely, positively time. Actually, let me show you this without that little clasp in the way. There's the magnet. It comes in and grabs itself, and then there is your figure 8 bar clasp closure. See that? It's a figure 8. And then it's got the little ball in the end. That's how it's also going to be very secure on your wrist. $130 off. Layer these, because now you can maybe pick up on both of them. Also, we have earrings, we have rings for you. That is that precious opal from Australia. And it is very, very difficult to put that opal in there. It is only a few artisans that Jay works with that can do it. But we also want to share with you that we have a small, medium, and a medium large size. So your small medium will fit your wrist up to 6 1/4. That's a great shot. And then the medium large will take it all the way up from a 6 1/2 to a 7 1/4 inch for your wrist. I need to invite you in on the ring at the same time, as well as the earrings. Stack those, and we'll rotate those numbers on the bottom of the screen, because a lot of you I know missed the ring when we had it for you the day that we launched these. Ooh, you could stack it if you wanted to. $130 off on Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. That is your Sleeping Beauty inlay right there on the interior of that ring. And then we have it for you with that black agate going all the way around. So it's precious opal. It is really what could be considered precious turquoise. That's not officially the way we refer to it, but in concept, I think it would qualify. your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Free shipping, 4 months to pay. And it's also part of our 10 faves, meaning that it made the cut for some of our 10 very most beloved items that we have here at HSN. 3 a.m. East Coast time, tune in, and it is a lineup of 10 of the best of the day. Sometimes we don't get to 10 items usually in an hour, but that's one of the reasons why that hour is so special, is because it's so action-packed with 10 faves. These bracelets, I can see why qualified. They've been one of your favorites ever since we launched them. You know, Jay King has such an incredible eye for design. He has an incredible eye for, obviously, gemstones, if you're familiar with his work. This is precious sterling silver with your black agate. Pair it up with each other. Really, because it's $139 off our price, the way this is rolling, you could do a second one and still have spent less than you would have if you were to buy one at the original price. That's a good deal. Have you ever woken up really early to get to a sale? Dee, who's here on the set with me, my girlfriend Dee. Have you ever done that, Dee? Have you ever gotten up early to, anybody? Yeah, I got my girls here. Anybody woken up early? Yes, I even have a guy on the set. Thank you. You sometimes have to wake up early to go get this like massive sale. You've been eyeing something for a long time. You've heard they're having a store-wide sale and you know it's gonna get into that category of being on a super sale. You're willing to drive across county. Here at HSN, we're delivering to you. You are now looking at one of the most beloved, one of those best sellers from Jay King, who is the genuine deal. He travels all across the globe finding gemstones for you that he then shares with us exclusively at HSN. And his faves are indeed opal, and especially when you can get into the precious opal. Let's go close up once again if we could. That is remarkable and not found. This is from Australia, this opal. It's not found easily. And then Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. If you were here earlier, you heard me talking about Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. That is that deep, rich blue. It would qualify, I'm feeling strong about that, as precious turquoise if they ever had a word for that. They don't, but I think I just made it up, and I think it's gonna catch on. Put these on. Decide for yourself the smooth coolness of the agate, that black agate on the interior, the sterling at each end, which is the hinge, so that means you don't have, this is another just practical part, you don't have to do that. Ooh, that looks good. You do not have to do that. You get to do this. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's not break a nail on national TV, Shivani. There you go. You open that up, and then you don't have to worry about if it's going over your knuckles or not. See, that magnet just grabbed it. I didn't even, it was free floating right there, and then I just clicked it into place. That is deeply satisfying. I gotta tell you, that looks fantastic. Then, let's bring these into the mix, guys. We've got earrings for you. We've got earrings, we have your bracelets, we have your rings. Now, I know that the rings are quite limited. Maybe you missed the earrings when we launched them. Same story. There's your Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. There is your Precious Opal. I'll put them together. So you can see they do dangle really nicely from their sterling silver. They are your shepherd hook style, and the rings are here. So that's what we're talking about. It's a whole suite you're gonna be able to build. When you shop at HSN, you have a 30 days satisfaction guarantee, even if something is on clearance. You have the ability to use PayPal, all those different credit cards. But today in particular, in this showstopper, which I have to say is one of the best showstoppers on today, which is a big deal, because we have some really big treats for you. That's Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, one of the most sought after turquoises in the world, if not the most sought after turquoise in the world. It's also one of the most sought after gemstones right now, globally. What's happening? Okay, hundreds are gone. We have 30 seconds left. Precious Opal, October birthday girls, you know who you are. You don't have to rely on a birthstone in this case to have an excuse to pick up on this. And whether it's the Sleeping Beauty, whether it's the Precious Opal, or both, you want to do both at $130 off, enjoy. The rings are coming up. The earrings are also available. They're very limited by comparison to how many of the bracelets we have, and that's not saying a lot since the bracelets are also so limited. And as I mentioned, 10 Faves is that fast-paced show at 3 a.m. every day, and this made the cut. So there are a lot of things that compete to get into that show, and so whenever you hear me talking about something made it into the 10 Faves, it's a big deal. And if you go to hsn.com, you can actually see all of those instantaneously without necessarily being up at 3 a.m., but it also gives you first dibs. Okay. Now we're on the earrings. Stay with me for these bracelets. I know I can see a lot of you are joining me. Great idea. Let's talk about now opal earrings, Sleeping Beauty earrings that are that drop, that oval, that inlay, that is what you've just seen in the bracelet, but now they're in that exact match feel in this dangle style ring. It's 098880, and as far as this goes, it's very straightforward. It looks almost like a hoop from a distance, right? But when you get closer, clearly you see that it is a dangle. It's got that gorgeous oval to it. I think oval next to the face is really attractive. Some people prefer it, as a matter of fact, to round. And they are 1 inch and okay, here we go. They're 1 inch and 13/16. You know, when I got here 17 years ago, one of the things that got me the most, as far as like, whoa, how do I do this, was the fractions on the ruler for jewelry. I was like, man, I was not paying attention that day in school. But here it is. Very precise. That's our quality assurance department for you. That's our product information department for you. They're measuring everything to within millimeters. So that is, I'm gonna just show it to you top to bottom. It is about, I'm gonna call it 1.5 inches plus. That's where you're looking at the size. So just to be clear, I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. One of my girlfriends who shops regularly here is a big jewelry shopper. She keeps a ruler by her remote, so that when the host says it's like, 2 3 16ths of an inch, so she can do that reference. I think that's a good idea for me too. Okay, precious opal, the rings are on their way, the bracelets are here, but they're going as our showstopper, and those bracelets are 098605. You've got a really nice presence on your ear with these earrings, and they appraised at $235. They are now $79. Does anyone feel like it's okay to start shopping for Christmas? I do. I started yesterday with our clearance from home for our home department. So, when you buy jewelry, it doesn't take up a lot of space. It takes up a little bit of space. And so maybe some Christmas presents are on the horizons for you, or horizon for you. I certainly hope you'll also be treating yourself today. I can tell you are. Okay, let's go shopping for this ring. It is smooth. It is comfortable all the way around. That inlay, that opal, very, very carefully set. And there you can still see the colors. Do you see within what they call it is the play of color in opal? And that's where you see the green and the red and the pink and the iridescence, the aurora borealis. A lot of people have a lot of different names for it, and they're all good. Chasing the fire is something you'll also hear Jay King talk about. And it just means, see, what you love about labradorite, what you love about opals, is that fascinating phenomena where the color changes simply by the way you move your finger or your ear or your wrist because of the way the light hits it. It actually has to do, of course, with the materials within that beautiful natural gemstone. And that leads me to free shipping on this, over $100 off compared to the appraised value. And we are also looking at 4 flex payments. Paul is my producer today, and he is letting me know about the sizing that we still have left, and we are down to that could you say, okay, 5 through 10 in each one. That's Sleeping Beauty Turquoise you're looking at right there. And it's very busy at HSN this morning because a lot of us have fallen in love with this particular collection from Jay. Maybe you have it in the opal. Maybe you have it in the Sleeping Beauty and now you want it in the opal. It's totally up to you, because when you do something like this on sale, Charlie, don't you see why I want all of you to try this on? So Charlie is a friend of mine that works here, and his wife works here too, and I'm thinking that he should get these for his bride. She's not up right now, is she? She's not watching, do you think? She's probably watching. She called already into the control room. Okay, well, I think you should get this for your lovely bride, Charlie. Anyway, I know we need to wrap it up. I want you all to treat yourself to these. They are going fast. By the way, there's more clearance on hsn.com, so you can go full tilt. You've got $50 spent on the jewelry, for example, on TV, then all of the other jewelry you're gonna buy today, after you spend $50 in clearance today on HSN television, you will have free shipping and handling on television today. Or go to hsn.com and create your shopping cart there. Once you hit $50 there in clearance, you will have $50 of that savings and the free shipping. That activates free shipping on all of the clearance in fashion and beauty and home, you name it, you got it. Oh, it's a new hour. Paul Woods is joining me, thank goodness. Let's go shopping for that Best Buy of the day, our today's special. It's one day and one day only to anchor a clearance day at HSN as of today's